What's good, y'all? It's Pod.cannion. I'm back with another reaction video today. We have Brandon Do Too Much, or DTM, when the Joker proved that he's Satan's greatest soldier. Batman the Killing Joke. I've seen this movie in the past once, but I don't think I really understood it. All I remember is that Batman like actually laughing at the Joker's joke, and then he was like looking horrified that he actually made Batman laugh. Um, but so, like I've seen this, but I want to like review it almost. And just the title that he had was it definitely drew me in. I was like, we got to watch this together. If you knew, we be watching shit. You know what I'm saying? We just chill over here type shit. I am in the process of making a couple more channels just so that I can hone in. If you look at my discography, or at least the videos I have now, I be really all over the place, and I'm trying to like zero it in. So this will be like mainly like music commentary and like just funny stuff. Like I might do reviews, but that might get divvied off to another channel in the future. But right now, it's just business as usual. I just want to give y'all like a heads up for like what I'm planning to do in the future. So once y'all see this thing start like really zeroing in to only music, I'm gonna plug the other channels as well because I know like everybody's subscribed here for different things because I be dropping so many different videos. But we locking in, we getting it together, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, tagging along for the ride. With all of that being said, let's get into this video.
I bet. So the movie opens up with a narration from Barbara Gordon's sexy ass. Got her mommy milkers all up in the screen and shit. They knew exactly what they was doing with her design. She's built like a Coke bottle, bro. What the hell? And the fact that Nightwing gets hurt and Starfire just makes me hate that nigga even more, bro. Life is so unfair. So she's eavesdropping on her dad and Batman. It peeps Gordon handing Bruce the Epstein files. And right away, Batman knew that man had to go. He looked at that shit for 2 seconds. I knew that nigga was a problem. There's a robbery underway, and you already know. Gotham's worst are on the case. GCPD is genuinely one of the worst police forces I have ever seen in all media. These niggas couldn't stop a nosebleed, let alone a fucking robbery, an armed robbery. But then my king Batman pulls up drippy as hell in the Batmobile with Batgirl, and she's about as useful as basketball cleats, if I'm being real with you, bro. She's so useless, it's not even funny. Because despite all her efforts, she ends up just letting them get away. But there is one guy left behind, and he ups the pole on Batgirl right away until this nigga Batman literally hits him with his car. Y'all gotta remember though, Batman does not kill. He'll just hit you with one of the most indestructible vehicles of all time. Like in human creation, he won't kill you, but he will leave you paralyzed for the rest of your life as a vegetable. As long as there's a heartbeat in your body.
If y'all seen the literally, because if y'all seen my other Batman video, I think I made sometime this week. This shit was just like that. I was like, yeah, dude. Batman's just
Batman doesn't one of those ones. What he does to you. It's the next day, and Batgirl pops up to stop another robbery where she meets Italian Chris Brown, who puts the beats on her, bro. Like,
not Italian TV.
And then, as if he had the Omnitrix, he goes from Chris Brown to Bill Cosby because he sprays her with some shit that puts her to sleep. She's knocked out cold when we jump cut to Batman telling her not to go nowhere near this Danny Zuko looking ass nigga without him. And this kind of turns Barbara on. Like, I have no clue why this happened, but for some reason, she gets all riled up about this because she's venting to her gay bestie at work about having a crush on Bruce. Oh my, holy fuck, oh my god. I completely forgot about the plot for this movie, bro. I completely forgot. Oh, brother, oh my god, I'm gonna vomit.
I forgot about this too.
Worse, Danny Zuko got a crush on Batgirl, so much so he hired a hooker to dress up as Batgirl while they, you know what I said, they did some vertical activity. This nigga is overly freaked out, but I can't lie, I understand, bro. If there was a Lotto lookalike out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying
Lotto is,
I condone it, but I understand. Like, I get it. Like, he just like me for real. I can't even lie. No, I will say this. I would not hire a whore to satisfy my fetish, but I would for sure rizz up Batgirl any chance I got. So he ends up sending Batgirl a video telling her to go to the spot where they first met. You know what I'm saying? The spot where he beat the shit out of her and roofied her ass, and she's blushing. Like, she's genuinely flustered over this shit. She's like, oh my god, that's so cute. Bitch, what do you mean that's cute? Mind y'all, Barbara's supposed to be like hyper intelligent and take her job very seriously. But in this this movie, they just make her
they
like
made
a
her
raging,
dumb.
feral fucking deviant.
They
She's
made
getting
her
wet from
dumb.
criminals and wants to ride on the Bat Beetle. Like, what the hell happened to my queen? What did y'all do
So
to
what
her?
did y'all do
Batman
to
sees
her?
that she's being a dumbass and kicks her off the case completely
No,
and goes to
literally.
the spot without her. But Barbara
What are you,
starts to
an
remember
idiot?
her character traits and remembers the place they first met, meaning the truck that's in this junkyard where she ends up being on FaceTime with him. I don't know, bro. This movie's weird. Long story short, he leads her to his uncle's dead body, revealing that he's the new head honcho, blah, 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 mafia shit here and there, Sopranos, blah, blah, blah. And Batgirl's in a shit ton of trouble. She's about to die. She about to go up there with the woo. Batman comes and wipes these niggas out with like zero issue. It's genuinely so easy how Batman takes these niggas out, bro. They had Barbara stressed the hell out, bro. She was panicking like crazy. And this look right here that he gives her just says 1,000 words. This is worse than anything Batman could ever say. Like, imagine just Batman looking at you like this. This would strike so much fear in my body. Liquid shit would come out of my ass and run down my leg. This is like Gordon Ramsay yelling at you.
Idiot sandwich? I'm an idiot
so Batman
sandwich.
is chewing Barbara out, telling her how dumb she is. And she's like, I thought we were partners. And the straight, brutal honesty Bruce hits her with is just insane. It's almost admirable.
I thought we were partners.
We are, but we're not equals. Not even close.
That's...
Nah, that was fun. I can't even lie, bro. I want to use that one day. I don't know when I'm going to use it, but I'm going to use it someday.
I'm going to use that one day.
Barbara's complaining and shit, and Bruce tells her if she doesn't like it, that she could just fuck off. She don't got to be here. She could take her happy ass home. And this sends her into such a rage that she's trying to get into a fist fight with one of the most skilled fighters of all time. And she somehow lands a fucking, like, Hurricane Rana, a Rey Mysterio move, something, bro. I don't know what this is. But it gets to the point where she's straddling Batman. And she kisses him. And Bruce grabs her ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not my Batman, bro. Ain't no chance.
I was like, no way he
could ever
folded.
be my goat. Never. Nunca, never. Peter Parker / Spider-Man would never. Shit, even Miles, my glorious king, my Puerto Rican Spider-Man, would never do some shit like this. Like, this iteration of Batman, I do not claim at all. Like this is genuinely insane. This is like an outlier. Like, all Batman fans strictly remove this shit out of their memory. Barbara then
I did, though. I'm not
Bruce
gonna lie.
is knocking that Bat-Pussy down. He's cracking that shit on the roof. And I just have one question. Did this nigga hit it raw, or does he have like bat condoms in his utility?
Bat condoms?
Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, I have questions that need to be answered, bro. Apparently the writers did this to give Batgirl emotional complexity. Yeah, alright, nigga. Emotional complexity, my fucking balls. And after some further research, I found out Bruce Timm, the man responsible for this abomination, used this movie as a fucking fan fiction come to life. He's a Batman-Batgirl shipper, which is actually so disgusting it's not even funny. Because Batman and Batgirl, that dynamic is like
children.
Father and daughter.
Like, that's what I was like,
most
what
cases,
the fuck is
Barbara
going on?
is so much younger than Bruce, it's crazy. Like, come on, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, like, I know Batman through and through. Like, this would never, ever happen. But even, like, with my limited knowledge about the comics and shit, I know this is extremely out of character for Batman. Bruce Timm, do you realize you made Batman fuck his best friend's daughter? Or maybe best friend is too far. Extremely close work colleague. You made him fuck his work colleague's daughter, bro. And let's not forget the fact, this is Dick Grayson, his adopted son's first love. Are you kidding me? Batman and Nightwing hit the same chick? Come... Bro, nah, bro. This writing is so bad. It's on par with James beating Gunther at Mania, bro. That's that bad. So whatever, bro.
This is reminding me probably why most of this This is probably reminding me why most of this movie I just threw it in the trash as far as my memory was concerned. I was like, yo, what? I was like, do they not realize how canonically young she usually is? And then they just had Batman fold? I was like, yo. I was like, this shit right here, like, it was not, I was just like, this was, I guess, an experience. Said, I'm not putting that canon. This is literally reminding me, like, how I felt at the end of the movie. I was just like, bro, this shit is not canon, bro. Like, this is, like, fan fiction almost. Like, oh, gosh. Yeah, that's some added lore.
You know what I'm saying? What's done is done. And I guess Barbara realizes she made a major mistake. But when she talks about it at work, it's like the best thing that's ever happened to her. She said it was fantastic. Like, damn, Bruce, that's how you get down? Okay, I see you. I see you, bro. Hey, my nigga gave her the bat hammer, and it changed her life completely. All the librarians I've ever seen in my entire life are all miserable and upset. Bro, she said it was like fireworks. Nah, Bruce, you him. I can't lie, bro. That man laid it down so good. He deadass got this girl calling him while he's out protecting the city. Talking about some, what are we? Bitch, what are we? So for real. Be so goddamn for real right now. This is literally the worst time to call him. He's hunting down the mafia. And you're asking about, like, where you guys stand, right? Come on, bro. There's a time and a place. So Batman somehow gets ambushed by this Italian man with a bazooka. And it is not looking good for Bruce. He's injured. He's hurt. But then out of nowhere, Batgirl comes to help, and she's whooping this nigga's ass. Like, I'm talking about beating him within an inch of his life. She's absolutely wailing on him, bro. Like, Barbara, the sex was that good? It was that good? She's doing all this for a nigga that don't even want her, by the way. Like, just look at bro's face. You did this all over dick. Come on, we gotta have a conversation, Barbara. Like, there's no way you were willing to kill for the bat hammer. There's no way. Now she ends up stepping on his Batgirl, which is probably the best decision she probably could make at this point in time. And this is actually the most in-character thing she's done all movie. Fast forward a little bit, and Batman sees this creepy-ass crime scene, and he's like, yeah, fuck this shit. Let me talk to Gordon real quick. So they go to Arkham to talk to the Joker, where he's supposedly been held there for 2 years, and we then find out that he escaped somehow, some way, because of course he did. This man Joker has escaped prison so many times, bro. Like, maximum security penitentiaries. That is putting Michael Schofield to shame. Like, genuinely, how does this keep on happening? Like, how do you escape from solitary confinement? Harvey Dent is still here. He's been here for a minute. But the Joker, somehow, some way, just magically gets out. And the first thing Joker does when he gets out of jail is he buys an old-ass carnival. Like, oh, okay, I guess. And then the second thing he does, he pulls up on...
All right, this week,
pulls up on
Greek yogurt,
I'm acting like I don't know.
broccoli.
On Barbara Gordon looking scary as fuck. And Joker ups pole to her waist, and she goes flying. He hit this bitch with a gold pump to the waist, bro. Flying like 10 feet. My poor Shayla, bro. She got done crazy as hell. The worst thing is her father, who is a damn cop, Nathan doesn't do a goddamn thing, doesn't do shit. And would y'all believe me if I told you this isn't even the worst thing that happens to Barbara in this scene? Hold my hand very tightly when I tell you this. The Joker diddies her. Like, he diddies her, bro. This is actually insane. This is bonkers, bro. You do the unspeakable to her? Gang, come on, bro. And she gotta live the rest of her life knowing that she got Joker hammer, bro. Hell no. Nah, gang, nah. This nigga gotta go. Genuinely, this nigga Joker has to go. So Barbara ends up being paralyzed for the rest of her life, and Joker has Gordon butt-ass naked on this carnival ride, showing him what he did to his daughter. Yup, straight vile and sickening stuff, literally breaking this man. We cut to a flashback of the Joker where he wasn't a fucking lunatic, you know what I'm saying? Like the origin story and shit. Basically, he's a failed comedian trying to pull a mob job to get money for his pregnant wife. But before the job, she just like randomly dies. Like out of nowhere, she just randomly dies from like an electric fire, I think it is. And then to make the day even worse, he falls into a pit of acid where, you know what I'm saying, we get our Joker, and then we get this classic screenshot right here. So Batman figures out where he gotta go to stop the Joker and shit, and he puts Batman through this memory lane funhouse shit just to prove that all it takes is one bad thing. Joker's throwing coffee pots and plates at him, smacking him with a fucking frying pan, even stomping him out like he's wearing some Timbs. But Batman recovers with a 3-piece combo into a table slam, and he's just pummeling bro per usual, and tackles Joker through the wall, and now they're outside in the rain. And Joker ups pole on Batman. He's about to shoot him. He's about to kill his greatest rival. But it ends up being one of those fake guns. And the disappointment in Joker's face is just funny. He just gives up right away. He just accepts that he's gonna get the ass whooping of a lifetime. Except for the fact Batman decides not to. He wants to rehabilitate a murdering rapist? Are you... Bruce, I get you're a glass half full kind of guy, but genuinely, there is no rehabilitating this individual. But you're dead set on, come on, bro. We could be homies and shit. You could be the next Robin. Nigga, are you insane?
Gross.
Have you lost your mind? He fucked your bitch and made her a cripple. He killed Jason. How much disrespect are you gonna tolerate from this clown before you put him out of his misery? And Joker says this one joke that's
It
not
just
even
reminds
funny
me of this
at all.
last
Not
video.
even a single ounce of laughter.
Like, it wasn't funny. It just wasn't funny. I was just looking at the screen, straight-faced, like, yo, what the fuck did I just watch? Because that's the end of the, like, when he tells the joke, that's the end of the fucking movie. That's the end of the fucking movie, y'all. Like, oh my god.
That came out of me when I saw this shit. He's moving like Haha Davis in 2026. That shit is ass. Y'all got bro fighting for his life on Twitter talking about
I ain't never seen a skit so unfunny that the creator had to issue a statement. Nah, for real, because what are you doing flamethrowing snow? Nah, the thing is with Haha Davis, I hate to be the one to tell y'all this, but he stole from Long Beach Griffey and got like immediately called out for it, but didn't take accountability. So it's like, obviously, he can't be like Long Beach Griffey and shit like that. And he never was really original, if we're being honest. Like, he had the big fella, and that was pretty much it. Like, the guard, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not really that original. So, it kind of, like, even the skits that blew him up weren't really originally his. So, when people expect him to be naturally funny when you blow off of stuff that isn't originally your idea, it makes sense why you would be a little insecure once people really point out how unfunny you actually are.
like Haha Davis in 2026. That shit is ass. Y'all got bro fighting for his life on Twitter
He
talking
said,
about.
but then he's gonna remind y'all what he did for the culture, acting like he didn't steal that from other people. That's just interesting to me. He said, appreciate me while I'm here. Know what I did for the culture. From big fella, guard, double words, catchphrases. Made it from a free app off my phone. Shudder guys, it's possible. All facts, ask around. And that's what I'm saying, bro. You being insecure because you know you don't really stand on these things. You know what I'm saying? That what you gave to the culture, it wasn't really originally yours to say. You just claimed it and then profited off of it. And it's not even like a thing, because like people like Long Beach Griffey and like other creators he stole from, they still got their shine. But it's the fact that like y'all when y'all be like doing this to other creators and not giving them the proper credit so that you can get all of it, that's the same thing that white people does to a lot of black art. That's why I gotta call it out, let y'all know like exactly what it is.
He's a legend. He's a self-proclaimed legend.
No.
And somehow, someway, this joke ends up making Batman laugh, and he puts his hands on Joker's shoulders, and all of a sudden, Joker just stops laughing, and it's only Batman.
Yeah.
The screen fades to black, and the movie ends. But yeah, that's the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. You know how to drop another banger for y'all.
Can somebody explain that ending? Because it don't make sense to me. I'm just being honest to y'all. Like, even like after all these years, because I feel like I watched this back in 2022, maybe 2021. So it's been at least like 4 or 5 years. And I still don't, like, mind you, the whole movie doesn't even really make sense. So it's like, you know, but feel me. This was a good video though. If y'all liked the video, like, subscribe if you new. Let me know what else y'all want me to react to and stuff like that. And like I said, we gonna be expanding this year. With that being said, y'all be great, be safe. You get into that bag. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.